everyone, welcome. Today we're going to talk about something we see all the time but maybe don't really think about, and that's data. We're going to figure out how to make sense of it all. It's going to be fun, I promise. So, have you ever just stared at a big jumble of numbers? Like everyone's cricket scores or maybe all your test results in a list, and you just thought, what does any of this even mean? Well, if you have, you're in the right place because we're about to become data detectives. And the secret tool we're going to use is called data handling. Okay, think of it like this. You're a master chef. First, you gather all your ingredients. Then, you arrange them neatly so you know what you have. And then you can cook something amazing. Data handling is just like that. It helps us find the hidden story inside all those numbers. So, our first mission as data detectives is to take that big mess of numbers and bring some order to it. Let's see exactly how that's done. Look at these scores on the screen. They're kind of all over the place, aren't they? When we first get information like this, we call it raw data. Think of it as fresh from the oven, but a little bit messy. So yeah, here's the deal. Raw data is like the messy before picture of your room. And organized data, that's the neat and tidy after picture, where everything is in its proper place, usually inside a nice clean table or a chart. See the difference? Wow! Instead of that random list, we've got this super clear table. Now you can see in like 1 second how many students scored in different ranges. It's just so much easier to understand, right? Now, if you want to become a real data pro, there's a really simple 4-step map you can follow. Let's check it out. Okay, step 1 is collection. That's just gathering all your raw data, like our test scores. Step 2, organization. You've got to arrange it all neatly like we did in that table. Step 3 is representation. This is the fun part where we make cool pictures like charts to show the data. And finally, step 4, interpretation. This is where we figure out the story. What is the data actually telling us? That's the best part. Alright, let's dive into that third step, representation. This is where we turn our boring old numbers into cool pictures and graphs. Trust me, it makes everything way easier to understand. First up, we have the bar graph. You've definitely seen these before. It just uses bars of different heights to compare things. It's super simple. The taller the bar, the more of something you have. Perfect for figuring out stuff like who's the most popular actor or which pizza topping wins. Just take a look at this one quick. Which is the favorite dessert here? Your eyes go right to the tallest bar, don't they? That's gulab jamun, of course. A bar graph gives you the answer in like half a second. No reading required. Next up, the pie chart. You can think of it just like a pizza or a big chapati. The whole circle is all of our data, and each slice shows you a part or a percentage of the whole thing. So looking at this game's chart, you can easily spot that the biggest slice belongs to cricket, right? Pie charts are perfect for showing how a whole group is divided up. All the slices together make up 100% of the people we asked. Okay, now this one looks a little like a bar graph, but it has a secret power. It's a histogram. See how all the bars are touching each other? There are no gaps. That's the key. We use this when our numbers are in ranges that flow right into each other, like student marks or people's ages. For example, check out this histogram for math grades. We can see exactly how many students scored in this 66 to 75 range, the 76 to 85 range, and so on. The tallest bar tells us that most students scored somewhere between 86 and 95. Pretty useful, huh? Alright, time for one last little trick. A very simple but very useful calculation called the range. And all it does is tell us how spread out our numbers are. Remember our messy list of test scores from the beginning? Let's bring those numbers back out. We're going to use them to find this thing called the range. Okay, first step is easy. Just look at the list and find the highest value, the biggest number. Can you spot it? Yep, you got it. It's 90. That's our highest score. And now for the lowest value. Which one is the smallest number in our list? Take a look. That's right, it's 38. Good job. And finding the range is super easy. All you do is subtract the lowest score from the highest score. So 90 minus 38 equals 52, and that's our range. It just tells us there's a 52-point difference between the highest and lowest scores. Simple. And there you have it. In just a few minutes, you've learnt the basics of handling data. You seriously have the tools now to collect, organize, show, and understand numbers like a total pro. So I have a mission for you. What data could you go and investigate in your own world? Maybe the favorite subjects in your class or the heights of everyone in your family. Go put your new skills to the test. Thanks for hanging out with me today, and I'll see you next time.